How are we doing? It is Thursday, and we got a little Thursday night football on our hands, and it's one of our teams that keeps showing up in prime time. Now, I know every year this team keeps showing up in prime time, but they've treated us particularly well in recent memory. Now, I'm not going to say it's 49ers level, but you know, when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, if it ain't broke, go sniff it. We're going to see some of those same names today because I'm not going to try to reinvent the wheel here. You show me good low numbers, I'm going to show you a good time. They're going to be taking on the Seattle Seahawks. These are two teams who played last Thursday on Thanksgiving. And it's just a classic case of, hey, you played last Thursday. Would you mind just playing again next Thursday? And both of these teams had a different Thanksgiving. And always try to delete what you saw in your head the previous week. The Seattle Seahawks are not as bad as they demonstrated last week, and we should be seeing a better effort from them. But like I teased in the opening a grand total of 2 minutes ago, if it ain't broke, go sniff it. Yesterday on Francis and Friends, it was a great episode. Had a grand old time with Eitan and Eric. And I brought up something that we've been doing these last couple of weeks. Like, you know, am I missing something? But why are we once again getting a low total on Brandon Cooks? And then Eric proceeded to tell me, well, if you look at on the season, really has only had more than 4 targets once. And I fully understand that. But I'm not talking about early season Brandon Cooks. I'm talking about post-Chargers game where they clearly defined him as the number 2 guy. We got Gallup rotating in and out of the third position. It's Lamb, Cooks, Ferguson, and Tony Pollard out of the backfield. Dak has like a projected 285-yard passing total. Who's getting those yards? Oh, yeah. Ton to CD for sure. But we're looking at a total once again around 40 or 41. I'm sorry, I got to do it. When you're telling me that this is their main vertical threat, he's feeling it with Dak lately. He cleared 70 last week. I'm going to have to go, yes, over on Brandon Cooks receiving. And yes, like last week, I don't mind getting into the 50s with the alt over. Now, another guy who's been watching his production just slowly tip up, slowly tip up, slowly tip up. I know it's been a lackluster year in regards to what they had envisioned. This was supposed to be like Christian McCaffrey light, every down kind of guy. But you've been starting to see him bust some longer runs. I think he had a 28-yard run in the last game, which really kind of makes me want to take over on longest rush. And the alt over on longest rush, like 20 plus. But I just want the over on Tony Pollard. This is a guy who's going to get a good amount of work. And I just don't think after an embarrassing primetime performance at home, which is what we got from the Seahawks, you're going to get another embarrassing primetime performance. It's just very unlikely from what I've seen through the years. Potentially, maybe they will get beat, but it's just not in an embarrassing fashion because, you know, Dak and the Cowboys at home in particular, they've just been incredible. I know last week we took like the all 3 touchdown pass. He threw 4 touchdown passes. So I think we're going to see a better effort from the Seahawks. And you know who thinks that as well? Odd Shopper Premium. You know what they like for this one? And I kind of agree with both of these. It's been a lot of DK Metcalf these last couple of weeks. 2 weeks ago, had a great game against the Rams. Last week, had 11 targets. This smells like a Tyler Lockett kind of game, finding those little crevices. And his total is in the high 40s. Odd Shopper Premium likes that one. I like that one. Specifically, I like the over on his longest reception. I feel like he's going to find the little holes in that defense. Does it mean they're going to win? Absolutely not. I just like the over on his longest reception. Odd Shopper Premium likes the over on his receiving yards. And they also like the over on Geno Smith's passing yards. And I honestly like that one too. It's a low total. You got to delete what you saw last week. He's 2 weeks removed from that little elbow thing he was dealing with. They're going to try to have a good game here. They're going to do their best not to get embarrassed twice. And I think Geno probably will throw the ball a good amount, especially if the Cowboys are doing what they continue to do at home. And I know that defense is great. Look, I don't care if you think I care if Geno throws a pick 6. I just need him continuing to chuck, get me those Lockett yards, go over on those passing yards, and call it a day for us. But the majority of what I like in this game, going right back to Cooks, over on receiving, over on rushing for Tony Pollard, and I'm okay with the alts on both of those. Don't go wild, though. Don't go 100 for Tony Pollard, but I actually am okay with the 75, which is why, should we do it? Let's do it. Let's build ourselves a Thursday night Caesars same game parlay. I really, if this doesn't work out for me here, I don't know. Should I go to like Disney and see if they need grumbling pirates on their tours there? I don't know. But I never really made this into a bit, but I always thought that those Disney characters, like they say that like 60% of relationships start in the workplace, and that means all those Disney characters are hooking up with each other after hours. Isn't that like I know. Oh, how can you put such an idea out there? What, you mean the stuff that's really happening? I know someone who hooked up with Cinderella. Yep, took Cinderella after the park. We went out somewhere. We're out with Cinderella, and I don't want you to tell you what Cinderella was doing around midnight in this story. Anyway, in that same game parlay, give me the Brandon Cooks 50 plus. Give me the Tony Pollard 75 plus rushing. Give me the over on longest reception for Tyler Lockett. That's a couple from me, a couple from OS Premium, and let's try to bake ourselves up a nice Pirates parlay, which is actually going to be risk-free up to $1,000. If you're a new user on Caesars Sportsbook. You just gotta be over 21 and located in a state or province up in Canada where sports betting is permitted. And obviously, if you or anybody you know is an actual pirate and has real pirate problems, pirate gambling problems, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Those are the picks that I got for you. There's definitely potential in this game. This could be a good one. Monday night, not my kind of game. However, those running backs, the over on receiving, I'm running pretty hot right now. So let's see if we can continue that here on this Thursday night. Good luck to you. Better luck to me. Make sure you're subscribed here to the Odd Shopper channel. Go check out Francis and Friends. We taped it yesterday. It really was pretty funny. I said some things, as you guys probably know. Go over to my YouTube page. Subscribe to me there. That would mean a great deal to me, and you can do that by clicking my name in blue in this video's title, and then follow me on social media. And now I'll shut up. I'll see you before Sunday to give you guys my next round of NFL sniffs. Take it easy and have a good one.